So here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Again, in other ones, they tell, in other stories, they tell, like, Arthur Mack's brother was human.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Prescott to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth.
Oh, my gosh.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
I could be fell out the paint for y'all, so that
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Smile, bitch.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
So he said over
what the hell?
He's trying to lag out. He's trying to lag out.
I'm bad. Yeah, this shit rough on me.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Ryan. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jalen Smith able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Come on.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
There you go.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And it's a fumble. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
He goes underneath to Freeman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He finds Coleman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Bullshit, man.
On 2nd down, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, no! I'm trying to pass out of it, yo.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Still, yo. Damn. Damn.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. They can't find anywhere to go with him, and it goes down. Deion Jones. In from his linebacker spot, he's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Fuck that. It's our iron team. We lost.
It's a me, motherfucker.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, all of a sudden you get a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Ryan will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. Second and 6, just inside the 30. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the front, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Brown man.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's about to happen to you, nigga. It's going to feel good for you to transfer that money from your hand to my hand.
Don't let it happen to you. Let it happen to you.
Nigga, I get Connor back, nigga. Ooh, nigga. This shit, sir.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
I ain't say shit.
How about the execution of that defense right there?
That nigga Crook was talking big cash money shit too.
Force it in there on 3rd
He's
down.
talking.
If there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
We won't have no cigarettes in this bitch tonight. How about that?
Sitting
That
alongside
nigga
Charles
Crook was
Davis,
talking
I'm Brandon
cash money
Martin.
shit.
It's it is Cowboy
Draft
football to
start.
begin quarter number
Champ is
2
picking.
as they take over
The
following the
champ is
punt
this.
with a
The
1st
champ
and
is
10.
that. The champ donated $60.
Fuck it, I watch it by myself. Watch it. Watch it. I watch it by my own self.
By my own goddamn self.
Or by my damn self. Look at this from my daughter. My daughter said it. Maybe you know what? You don't want to do.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Tech McKinley able to drop him for a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
The fast.
Prescott from the gun. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Oh, that's a block.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
That's fucking cool.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down carried by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt
Get on me, yo.
he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. That one taken in by Carlos Henderson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Again to Elliott. And they can't bring him down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They shouldn't have no seconds. We should have a damn ball. Yeah. Man, they got pee in your shoe.
They go play action here on first down. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Now eat your Brussels sprouts to help your teeth shrink.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. On 2nd down, Prescott again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yo, that phone go ding, that nigga don't give a fuck about nothing.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get
I'm going to download that shit.
punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
Leave the game like that.
There's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it will set them back for second down. Looking to throw on second down. Ryan, and he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And down he'll go at the 25. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Operating from the gun, Ryan.
Come on, man, I floated that.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Yeah, let me get the fuck out of here. I didn't even. Oh my God.
Hey, my feet and shit, nigga.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. And his pass incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The 13 yards that time at a first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Look at this shit, yo.
The give is to Elliott. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
And they call the shot clock violation.
Came out that nigga hand. What the fuck?
46. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Looking good. Oh, come on, yo.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
Get out.
Good down.
Now Elliott, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
That nigga hit a backdoor shot from the corner, 4-3.
Oh.
Here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Stop ball. Ooh.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for the offensive lineman because only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get something like a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Justin, I need you to hurry up and join before a motherfucker try to get deep.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Nigga would definitely get booted. I'm just saying.
To throw on second down, Ryan. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Austin. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Prescott. Pass pass incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
I'm trying to get that pick dodge on Hall of Fame, yo. Let's stop.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McGee. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, you got it,
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Hey, Jess, come over here, Jess. You get Orlando.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're...
He's got it at the 15. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play here for the Cowboys. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jeff Slade, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out come the Falcons now.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Oh, you're about to worse than the mines. Man. Yes, this just started. No, we're doing our team.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Ready, Blue 80.
Yeah, like this.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Taco Charlton in there to get him for a loss of 5. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Damn, wrong person again. I can't pass this one. Cotton.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play on 3rd down for the Falcons. And even 50 yards. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
To throw on 2nd down. Ryan. Coleman has it here right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They'll run here with Freeman.
And that lockdown came out of nowhere, yo. He came out of nowhere, yo.
Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
There you go, maybe.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Come on, man. Get the big ass over there.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. And this one is incomplete. Carlos Henderson, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Prescott forced out to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 38. After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
The lockdown quit. Oh no, someone else quit. Your man quit. That was a shot.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion. And
every time I get it, I get it towards my reflex.
It sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up the lead. You think you got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
46.
To throw is Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Now Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Prescott on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Yo.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
What up, what you read?
Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something real quick. You tell me if this shit sounds
Hey,
stupid.
you got to talk to the mic.
I said, let me tell you something. You tell me if this sounds stupid.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
FaceTime her cousin
I
today,
think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I said because I don't want it linked to my iPad because I don't want all my messages
and
going to my
iPad. Does come.
And
he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Deion Jones in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He was young then. He was young then. He ain't know no better.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're looking to throw the football, swing, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Elliott. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
Gain
some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you taking charge?
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
I'm married. Fuck that. What you gonna do? Cheat on me?
Play action now, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Cheetah Bay Awuzie with a pick, and they will take over possession of the football at the 42-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Fuck that money. I should have jammed that bitch, yo.
You tell you the funny shit I heard from my mama yesterday.
Prescott looks to throw
Mama
on
said,
first. Flush to his right.
She must have known I'm crazy, right?
Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
All right, man. Watch the goddamn movie.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And down inside the 15.
I mean, but I was back in like 20 minutes.
He goes for 18
coming back
there.
for 2.5
The drive will
hours.
continue.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start.
You already did,
nice plays
I
in the
mean,
pass
you already
game.
did. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you talking about that. Nigga, you're going to be working till you 80.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy
Nigga gonna be working till
workload.
he's
But you
80.
and I both know.
Come
Well
on,
conditioned,
man.
and he
Would you
did tell us that he
shut the
thrives
fuck
on
up?
being at his peak late in ball games.
I jump on the side of the bridge.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he's able to put it through.
I can't believe this nigga traded
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I don't have nothing nailed. other wide receiver that can get any type of separation.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's it, Paul. Is it like Jack Daniels shit? You know we have Jack Daniels? Yeah, Jack Daniels.
They'll toss it to Coleman. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Ryan to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That's horrible.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Why the fuck would you...
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Throwing here, Prescott. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run, too. He'll get it up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Now Prescott, and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yo, he's mad because I gave the Texans away, but to not. But I mean,
they'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, it was a big time, man. We were playing Tuesday. We were not going to be able to Okay, fuck it. I mean, that's how I believe.
Well, Prescott here to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's knocked away, and And incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brett. She go to battle. LAD low to the tag. I go in back of the. They all from it. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on bed.
Let's just change the jump shot. Don't try to real fast.
Haters, they talk to chat. They step on the rock. I'm at.
Try the jump shot.
100K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they screaming, they know what bank said. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tank said. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the jutting, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, my we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran.